Hey boys, what's going on? iJustRengar here, and today I am going to be playing Jungle Rengar, and I'm going to be going up against Charisma, who is a master tier. I think that he's ranked 250 on NA right now. So this is going to be pretty interesting. Aside from that, looking at the lane matchups, we have Aatrox versus Victor in the top lane, which Victor should win that. We have Karthus versus the Orianna in the mid lane, which could really go either way. It's really just dependent on skill, and this guy mains Orianna. I'm not really too sure about this guy. In the bot lane, we have Yasuo Ziggs with Aftershock versus Teemo Pike. So I'm not 100% sure how that's going to go. But overall, looks pretty fun to me. Anyways, continuing. From this, it looks like they have quite a bit of AP, so we're going to have to deal with that just because him and her on top of the Victor. But then they also have a good bit of AD as well with the Pike and the Kayn, so we'll have to see how this goes. I should have jumped to that, but I was kind of focused on holding tab. But anyways, boys, this game should go pretty well. Realistically, our priorities should probably be to get top ahead if we can. If we're not able to get top ahead, we're going to really want to be able to... Okay, so we know that he started up there. That's really good. If we can't get top ahead, we're really going to want to counter gank as much as possible. Just make it a bad time for the Kayn. We can beat the Kayn in early 1v1s if we're playing it correctly. So we're going to have to try to do that as much as possible. Now, sadly, I took a lot more damage than I should have right here. Just because I'm a trash player. So, gonna head down here. Hopefully we'll be able to secure this. Our mid lane has priority right now, so he should theoretically be able to roam first if anything bad happens. Most likely, they had the Pixel Bush warded, which is this one right here. So the odds are they know that I'm right here. Gonna head over here now. This is gonna be a little risky. It's kind of stupid. But if he sees me down there, what he might try to do is invade my jungle because he knows that I'm down there. So what I might end up doing is just try to steal a little bit of his. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now. Possibly I can gank bot lane. Okay, not right now, but in a bit, yeah. Because right now I'm literally right behind them, and I have stacked ferocity. They're not low enough for me to go for a tower dive, so I'm going to end up just stealing everything in his bot side jungle. Now, the reason I steal everything here is because we pretty much know that we're vertical jungling at this point, because he hasn't shown it all. So because we know that we're vertical jungling, he basically has free reign to take pretty much whatever he wants, right? And so if he can take pretty much whatever he wants, that means that if he takes, like, everything, then, well, he's taking literally everything. So, here, 1 second. Let me just kill this guy really quick. Nice, okay. Well, we deny a little bit of XP there, so that's totally fine. Just gonna shove this and then run down here. But anyways, so what I was saying is basically, if he's on our top side, let's say he takes the wolves and he takes the blue, and then he takes the Gromp. If he takes all 3 of those, and I only take 2 of his camps, he's 1 camp ahead. But if I take all 3 of his camps, then that means that even if he takes everything, I'm still going to be even with him. So I want to be at least even with him no matter what, so that's why I take every single camp. And if he didn't take every single camp, then that means that I'm now ahead. So right now he only has 15 CS, I have 28, because he just shook. I was literally just about to go mid lane. Okay, so if he didn't die there, that would have been really good, because I could have went mid with full ferocity and gotten a gank off. Sadly, that wasn't able to happen, just because he got ganked and died before then. But ideally right there, he doesn't get ganked, like he plays back a little bit, and because he plays back, we're able to get a lot more. Does he want help shoving? He's not saying anything. Wow, that's really good. Now, normally you're not going to be able to count on something like that happening, but since it did happen, what do you do to abuse it? I could either go and take his red buff right now, because his red buff's going to be around the same time as mine, or I could go and I could take the Infernal Dragon. So I'm going to go take the Infernal Dragon, just because it's a higher priority objective, and because we got 3 kills bot lane. Because of that, that makes this super, super free for us. So always take advantage of the little things. They're not going to happen every game, but when they do happen, make sure that you're abusing them as much as possible. Here, she's trading really heavy. I'm really bad. I'm so garbage. Oh my god, I'm so trash. Alright, so basically that right there was just a throw. The only thing that I need to do at this point, though, so she just burned both of her sums, and I burned my flash to go after her. Realistically, what I should do is as soon as she flashes away, I need to accept that she's gone. She's not going to be able to, that I'm not going to be able to kill her. But I got really greedy, and I did not look at all to see if she had her barrier up. And because of that, I just end up going down there. So that's really bad. Just because she has so many shields that her actual HP versus the HP that it shows is super deceptive. Most other champions would have been able to just get killed right there. Or would have just died right there, I should say. But the good thing is, Charisma just showed top lane, which means we're going to be able to get bot scuttle for free. And that's going to provide some protection for our bot lane. At this point, we just have to really, like, not feed. And if we can counter gank, that's going to be the ideal. Or if we can set up dives. Counter ganking and diving are two of the most important things that you can do, because it sets the enemy super far behind for either of them. Counter ganking because you waste the enemy's time, and diving because you waste the minion wave that they would have had otherwise. Now, they're showing bot lane. I can't really do anything with that specifically, but I can counter jungle. And again, counter jungling is one of the other ways. Oh. Nice. So we're able to kill Charisma there. We walked over towards this way a little bit more. That way we would be able. Ooh. That way we'd be able to get him in the bush. So even if he flashes away, we can leap. We have a ward here, so if he flashes to right there, we can jump to that. So pretty much no matter what, we will be able to get the kill if we if we move over towards that side of the bush. Now we're gonna get Tiamat for the move speed, or not for the move speed, for the clear speed. And oh wow, I thought they'd kind of juke that out, but maybe not. And now we can go and just go back to clearing. There's nothing for them to really get in the bot lane. We can actually just dive top lane. Nice. Good stuff. So the reason we dive there, just because we can pretty much deny an entire wave, and because they are showing bot lane. So if we force a dive, we kill him, and then we can just keep shoving afterwards as well. And that'll provide... Does he not want me to help push? Okay. I was going to say we can continue to push afterwards, but I guess he doesn't really want to. No big deal. Now, after this, since we have our ulti down, we can't do too much. That's probably going to spawn soon, but I'm not 100% sure. So instead, I'm just going to go for the Scuttle Crab, because that is confirmed to spawn soon. Well, technically, it's already up, so... So nice, we're able to secure that kill there. We went and we got Ferocity first, and the reason we do that is that way, like, even if she does something tricky to try to get away, we're going to have that extra bonus boost of movement speed, which is really helpful. Right here, we're just dancing around the Scuttle Crab. That's really big. We ulti right there because we see him out of position. If somebody, see how we have 2, by the way? If someone's out of position, you automatically want to try to make a catch if you can. We're just doing that to reset our Ferocity. Here we can just use W, and we use the power Q. Yeah, the riff was a little questionable, to be perfectly honest. But realistically, so the reason that I keep... So, that was more like a personal thing, me placing the Rift Herald. It wasn't good for the team. The reason that I really like to just place it right away is because I really love having wards as Rengar. Because they enable you to, like, ward over a wall and then leap instantly. Like if somebody flashes away or something. So, I always love to have as many wards on the map as possible. And one way to use that is by using all your wards, picking Rift Herald, and then using all of your wards again right after, because then you can theoretically have like 3 wards on the map as a jungler, which is pretty good. So I really like doing that. Now I'm going to head up here, and the reason why is because I think that I might be able to make a catch. Oh, that's my bad. I thought that he was going to go straight towards the wall. Actually, we can probably head up. Yeah, for sure. I can just ulti and kill this guy. Why is he so fast? What do you mean? That's insane. Can I actually keep going here? Oh, wow, I can. Yeah, good. And I just A-click right there. And the reason I A-click is that way I can leap no matter what, wherever he goes. I don't have to focus on where he might be going, where he is going, etc. But that's really big because I end up getting a 600 gold shutdown, which is massive for me. Basically just letting them dig their own graves there by just like watching him try to like juke around. If he spends that entire time trying to juke around and like wait for me to make a misplay, then that's time that he's not thinking about doing other things, like actually making like a good play. So I can just chill in my ulti and then kind of just wait him out. I should have just predicted that. I thought that he was going to try to hold it though in case I did predict it. Gonna run over now. And I'm just holding ferocity as much as possible. I can't really do too much to aid in their chase right now, but what I can do is come over here and clear this ward. No, but realistically what I'm doing there is I'm pushing the wave up, that way we can push. If you're ever in that situation and you can't really chase as hard anymore, you just want to push the wave up as much as you can. Because see, now we're able to get that pretty much easily, pretty much for free. And another reason, it's actually another reason that I like gave away the red buff. For one, he probably was gonna take it anyway, like for the meme. But realistically, it's good to give that away to him because he is the ADC and he's doing not bad. So, okay, if I get caught here, they can Baron. So I'm gonna try to go make myself not die here. That was really bad. I probably should have just ulted and then flashed over here and then ran away. That would have been way, 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 way smarter. But I'm not the smartest cookie, so big rip. The flash was really stupid by me. I thought that I might be able to like make like a cool outplay, but I like always forget that Pyke is one of those champions where it's pretty difficult to actually like outplay him if he keeps his invis up. Because if he just invises, then it's like I can't really leap to him if he's in like the traditional leap range. So that's one of the mistakes that I made, like flashing back into the bush and then like trying to go for like a leap play. Realistically, I should have just flashed away from his E or his Q. That way I don't get kind of like wrecked by his aftershock, because his aftershock does a lot. But right now they did just throw the Baron, so right now the Baron's pretty much free. No! My bad. Might be. I think we get that, though. That's kind of dumb by me to keep going for that. But it ends up working out okay. It's not really too bad. But yeah, so the vertical jungling is good because the Yasuo and the Ziggs are really susceptible to ganks. So when we come here and we also get that ward, that deep ward right there in their jungle, that helps out quite a bit to prevent them from getting ganked later on. And them getting ganked would be really, really, really bad because, like I said earlier, Yasuo is very vulnerable to ganks, and Ziggs can't do too much to help him out. I didn't want to jump earlier because I wasn't 100% sure when when he would come out. or when he would go in for his ult. So I was a little bit slow on that. That was my bad. I also wasn't really focusing too much, so misplay from me. Misplay, for sure. There's 3 showing right there, so if we can really quickly get to this, I can just destroy the tower. Yeah, I can destroy the tower before they can react. I'm waiting here, that way I can hold Ferocity. Slash dance, and GG, well played. Nope, slash dance. Alrighty, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and have a wonderful day.